Today is December 16, 2020, and it's the first day of the Simbang Gabi or the Misa de Gallo in the Philippines. And to celebrate that tradition, I am going to upload the Simala Shrine. And we were there last year in September of 2019. And the Simala Shrine is also known as the Monastery of the Holy Spirit, or popularly known in the Philippines, in the local, as the Shrine of Simala. It is located in Lindongan, Simala, Sibonga, Cebu. It's in southern Cebu. And nestled uphill in the upper Sindungan. But what made it so famous, because for Marian devotees, it is said to be that every September 8th, the Virgin Mary, where most of us Filipino women call it as Mama Mary, she would shed blood on her eyes. Of course, she cried with blood. So that's why it's called miraculous. So the shrine, is the best place for tourists to visit because it is considered the miraculous Virgin, and it is the best place to meditate and say your prayer. And like any other churches or monastery, the Simala Shrine holds a Eucharistic celebration or a Mass every day except Saturday from 12 noon to 1, and on Sunday it holds two Masses from noon 12 to 1 and 3:30 to 4:30 p.m. Considered sacred, or there are some strict restrictions applied. For women, sleeveless dress, spaghettis, tube, and short sleeve are not allowed. Your shirt should have sleeves like this. No showing of the midriff. You have to wear dress, and skirt is okay, dress, but it has to be below the knee. And for men, they have to wear pants, no shorts, and a decent shirt. You like polo shirt or t-shirt with collar. It's really strict there. And also, the Simala is very accessible. You can go to the South Cebu bus terminal, and then take the bus that go to Oslo or Liloan or Santander, and then it passes in Lindongan, and then you just tell the conductor that you're getting off in Simala, and then after you get off in the barangay Simala, and then because it's located in the upper Lindongan uphill area, so you are going to hire a motorcycle or the habal-habal that were used to take you to the shrine. Or if you're staying in the hotel in the city, it's only about like 30 minutes, but the city is the traffic in Cebu is very the traffic is very terrible. It's terrible than Manila. So it would take you forever to just get off from the city, and even from the city to Naga, it's so traffic. So it will cost you a lot if you hire a taxi, and then when you get to Simala, you have to let the taxi wait for you while you're praying. So better to take the bus and be like common people, Think about like less than an hour, minimum of 30 minutes to an hour and a half. Actually, depends on the traffic. And then if you're driving by yourself, you have your own car from the city, you can Google it or Waze and pin the destination as the Simala Shrine. And then there's spacious parking lot there, big huge parking lot. And the shrine itself is really huge, and it's still under construction, funded by donations of the people. So I'm upload now the video and pictures that we have there. It's not much because that camera that I use, I lost all the pictures. So I only take the pictures that I collected from my niece and my nephew. And I would like to thank this. We took the bus, the bus from the city. From the city, we took the South Cebu bus lines, and then we take off, spend some time the afternoon, very short afternoon with my cousins because we got stuck in the traffic in the city. Because when we arrived in the city, we took a city tour, a half-day city tour, supposed to be 6 hours. It was nice, but we were stuck in the traffic so many times. And then when we get from Perillos, where my dad came from, my niece, the daughter of my cousin, Yan Yan, hi Yan, she was driving us around, show us Car, which is very, very nice, the birthplace of my dad. And then she was our driver and tour guide, and then took us to Simala and took us to Oslo because we crossed Cebu to Bohol and spent the rest of our vacation in Bohol. So, enjoy! Welcome to Cebu. Cebu Airport. Cebu International. It's running now for video. Yeah, it's running now for video. We are here at the Simala Shrine. Huge, like huge. And it's wrestling. But this shrine is huge. And this is the Virgin Mary. This is bigger than the Divine Mercy. I am here at the Simala Shrine. Oh, sorry. I'm making my own video. I'm making my own selfie. Oh, and there's Santo Niño up there.
Sama si Santo Niño, B. Ako Santo Niño.
Yun, si Santo Niño.
Kasama si Apo Santo Niño. Dito ka ba ito? Dito.
Supposed to spend the whole afternoon in Cebu and only half day. That's why we hire a half day city tour in Cebu. But we were stuck in traffic, so it seems like we spent the whole day in Cebu City. Like it only takes 40 minutes from Butuan City to Cebu City by plane, and but from Mactan Airport to the Overlook, the first stop of our city tour, it took us like over 3 hours, which is ridiculous because from the house in Butuan City in Manapa to the airport, and then the flight itself, and then to Mactan Airport, arriving in Mactan is way shorter than from Mactan Airport to the Overlook. So anyway, so we didn't spend much time with my cousins in Terrelus, and we didn't even meet enough of our cousins. We just had just a short time with my aunt, the oldest aunt, the only living aunt that I have. But anyway, we stayed in Karkar because we don't want to impose, because there's four of us, me, Tony, my niece, and my nephew, and so we stayed in Karkar, and it's one of the cities. Karkar is one of the heritage cities in Cebu. It's southern Cebu, and you can see the Spanish influence that for over 300 years. As a heritage city, Karkar contains various Spanish period structures, such as the Saint Catherine of Alexandria Church in the center of the town, and the surrounding rotunda is the public market that sells the famous Karkar chicharon, lechon, ampao, and all the delicacies that Cebu is famous for. Now, all I can say is, if you're going to the shrine, the Simala shrine, there's not much places to spend the night in Lindongan, but there are like small hostels in Karkar, and Karkar is only like 10-15 minutes to the shrine, including going uphill. So it's really if you don't want to go back to the city because you're scared of the traffic, so you can just spend the night in Karkar, and then you can spend the whole day praying at the shrine. Well, I can recommend, if you try to spend the night in Karkar, the best place to stay, and I highly recommend it, is the Karkar Eco Farm Resort. It is a new resort. They only have about, I'm not sure if they only have 10 rooms, but the Karkar Eco Farm Resort it's not just a resort, it's eco-friendly. It advocates to the sustainability of our future through using solar energy in all their walls, panels, roof, and then they promote healthy living. They offer fresh water fishing, organic fruits and vegetable picking, mushroom culture, and butterfly garden. They have stingless beehives, birds, and other domestic animal watching. This Karkar Eco Farm Resort is really, really, really amazing. I will show you some of the pictures of this one, and it's managed by a husband and wife, and then the sister of the wife. They were so friendly. We were lucky because it wasn't, when we stayed there, it wasn't even open to the public yet. It's just a soft opening. So they were so proud because Tony is the first foreigner guest there. So they were so very friendly to us, and I promised them that I'm going to promote them. I'm going to help promote their eco farm, which they don't really need me because I'm just nobody anyway. They have a very strong support because they partnered with, I think, the University of San Carlos in the city of Cebu for their fish farming. And then, but anyway, this eco farm resort, this is really, really wonderful. Their hotel inside the resort is called Container Van Hotel. It's called Container Van because the building is made of recycled container vans. You know those container vans. Their walls, their floors, their ceiling. It's being used by recycled container vans, and then their curtains, their beds, their linens, everything is handmade by the wife and her sister. And they offered free breakfast, and the breakfast is from fresh fruits that their eco farm produces, and the vegetables like the mushrooms are the fresh mushrooms that they harvested from their eco farm, and then they have the honey for your coffee, and from also their stingless beehives, So it's really, really nice, and you will really feel how important to sustain our future, or our the love of our nature. So don't forget Karkar Eco Farm Resorts. That's in Karkar. You can find it, you can Google it, and it's not very expensive, and I have pictures of it.